She's not getting another dime unless I sign off on it. That's what my sister-in-law, Vanessa, said the first time she barged into my living room, hands on her hips, staring at the stack of bills on my counter. Her tone wasn't concerned, it was ownership. I froze. Excuse me? The survivor benefits, she said. Your husband left them for the kids. But unless I approve, they don't go anywhere. I have final say. I laughed at first. Out loud. Surely she was joking. She wasn't. After my husband, Lieutenant Aaron Holt, died overseas, his benefits arrived monthly. They weren't extravagant, but they were enough for my daughter, Mia, to live comfortably and for me to keep the house from foreclosure. Every cent was sacred. Vanessa, Aaron's older sister, had always been competitive, the type to measure her worth by control. After his death, she saw an opportunity. And like a predator, she pounced. At first, it was subtle. She visited often, always lingering longer than necessary. She helped pay for groceries. She volunteered for doctor's visits. She asked questions. How much did the benefits cover? How were they allocated? What else might be coming in? I told myself she was grieving, that her intrusion was sympathy. But the questions kept escalating. One evening, she said casually, "You should consider a joint account. That way, I can monitor the money. I'll make sure Mia isn't spoiled, or worse, taken advantage of." My stomach turned. Weeks later, the nightmare escalated. Mia came home from school whispering, "Mom, Vanessa said she's checking my bank account. She said I could get in trouble if I spend too much." I held her hand tight. "Mommy's money, Mia. It's yours. She doesn't get to touch it." But Vanessa had already made moves. I discovered emails to the bank, letters to the Social Security office, and notes to my late husband's unit, all requesting verification of benefit allocations. All under the guise of helping me manage finances responsibly. When I confronted her, her mask slipped. "You don't know what's best," she said, voice sharp, cold. "I'm protecting Mia. You're too emotional. You can't handle the responsibility. And if I have to go to court to prove it, I will." She wasn't protecting. She was planning. The proof came the next day. I found a notebook in her bag she'd left behind. Inside, line after line of projected benefit amounts, Mia's personal expenses, notes on what could be siphoned for household bills, and most chilling of all, instructions to document all misuse for court. She wasn't just trying to control money. She was planning to frame me. I called my lawyer immediately. That's when the full scope became terrifying. Vanessa had a history, attempts to control her brother's estate years ago, disputes over family property, and documented cases of manipulation in previous jobs. She'd built entire strategies around gaining control of assets and framing others as negligent. She wasn't acting out of love. She was hunting for leverage. The legal battle was brutal. Vanessa filed false reports to social services, claiming I was mismanaging Mia's benefits, overindulging her, and leaving her vulnerable. She photographed Mia's room, her toys, even her school projects, presenting them as evidence. She called the school, the bank, and even Aaron's former commanding officer, each time spinning stories of emotional instability and poor judgment. When I finally had a court date, I walked in exhausted, terrified, and furious. But I was ready. I had receipts, tax statements, and letters from Aaron's unit confirming my sole rights. I had witnesses. And most importantly, I had my own voice. Vanessa's defense collapsed. The judge ruled that I retained full control over Mia's benefits, and Vanessa was barred from interfering. When the court-martial escorted her out, she turned to me, eyes burning. "You'll regret this," she hissed. "I already do," I said quietly. "I regret trusting you." But the words stayed with me long after. Mia sleeps soundly in her room, unaware of the danger that circled her even when she was too young to understand it. And I vow, every day, to keep her safe. To keep what Aaron left for her untouched. If you reached here, thank you, and please subscribe for more.